This Two of Cups represents two people. It doesn't have to, it's not like the Lover's card, but it is very much two people that come together that are like-minded, who see things the same way. They are a cup card, so you kind of have to think, well, it is about our emotions. You know, it can be about a project at work, but it's bonding with another person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic, but very much a bonding situation. And also, this is the Justice card. I'm going to pull them apart, which I still don't want to. I'm just empathically, let me move them down. Sorry about that. I'm sorry if they were covered. Empathically, they even want to stay together. So there's justice around this particular partnership. You know, this could be a couple things. It's you and another person, and yes, it is the justice or the peace or a wedding. It could be that you formed a relationship with another person, or it could be others, and that there is a lot of fairness and balance that needs to be looked at and taken into consideration within this partnership, relationship, group relationship. This is, again, Justice card. The Libra scales of balance are in it. So this represents the sign of Libra. It could be a Libra that you're in a relationship or going to be in a relationship with. You may know who this person is already, very possibly. So I'd love to see in the comments below how this plays out for you. And it's interesting, whenever I see this card, or let's say a lot of times when I see this card, I see the, where's my pen? Use my pen instead of my finger. I see the, which looks like a medical symbol, and then it's sort of coming in between the two cups. It could be that someone's nurturing you, or if your health has been off, that you're getting some compassion that you've needed. You're getting compassion from other people. It could be that you are giving compassion to others. Very compassionate person. All right, let's see, Aquarius, what the first 2 weeks of March look like. Nice. All right, let's take a look at these. Well, you know, it's interesting. When I did Capricorn, this particular card came up too in this particular position. Actually, they had 3 cards come up for March, but this was the last one. You know, I'm excited about that. So far we have a little. This is only my second video, but we have a little bit of a trend going, and your cup runneth over. You know, emotions, feeling good and happy about where things are going, taking that deep breath, feeling like the universe is giving you love and universal blessings. Let's say it that way. We have decided the Knight of Wands. This would be a fire sign, which would be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, sun, moon, or rising. The cup cards, which you have 2 of, Capricorn had several too, represent the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and or Cancer. Now, it doesn't mean that these 2 represent a particular person. It's just that the emotions and the feelings, the fire signs. Now, this probably would represent a person because it's a court card. So the Knight of Wands is a fiery guy. He's an explorer. He's an adventurer. He doesn't really take no for an answer. So if you know of a fiery type personality and they're in your life, and I just kind of feel like sometimes they make you nervous, or they make you, I'm hearing, and I'm rubbing my eyes at the same time. That's interesting. I'm hearing that they exhaust you, or that the feeling of exhaustion, or just the needing to stay up with them. Their personality is a little feisty, fiery. So think about anybody in your life. It may be under this partnership. It may be part of this group partnership. Just saying, that has a little bit of this fieriness going on. They take action. They're out there. sometimes they take action a little bit too quickly, and they say things and then they need to reverse it, or they do things. But I'm just saying, this is an action type of person. The feeling is to stay calm, because there's blessings that can be had from all of this working together. The universe, again, the feeling of, well, there's peace. There's the dove. I'm going to use my pen. The feeling of peace, harmony. So stay diplomatic, stay patient, my dear Aquarian friends. I know you will, because there's some really nice benefits from doing so. It could be that you enter a love relationship. It could be that I get the feeling for some of you that you're the steady one of maybe your family, your friends, your work. You're sort of the steady as she goes kind of person. So some of you may say, nope, that is not me. But for some of you, yes, it will be you. Okay, so let's look at the transition card from one month to the other. And we have the Ten of Wands. And here's a wand card. So the wands are, of course, again, about our work. And this particular card is definitely about work. This almost feels like it comes up. It's like a deja vu. I'm having a deja vu for you all. So I'd have to ask you, did this come up in the last reading? You may not remember, and you'd have to look back at the last month to see. But my feeling is, Aquarius, that you're tired of some of the hard work, and you're really ready to let some of it go, and that life to feel smoother, and for your day to go, and your week and your month to flow, so that you could do the work you want to do, earn the money you want to earn, and enjoy your time doing so. So I kind of get the feeling that you all are being the diplomatic, patient one right now, not only with others, but also with yourself, and just thinking, I'm ready to let some of these burdens I've accumulated and responsibilities, and take with you the nuggets that you need in your journey, in your, where you're going, and with a project, with another person. Take what you need, but drop these one by one, so that you can get to this wonderful place of joy, house of joy, might we call it, without, literally backaches, feeling like you have an overload. So there's going to be some balance for you. I know the Two of Pentacles, or that came up, that actually did come up for Capricorn, but that didn't come up. But I'm still feeling for you all, working with others, important. Okay, let's see what the crystal holds for Aquarius for mid-February to mid-March. Okay, well, I see some of you staying up late at night. In fact, some of you staying up at late. This will just be for some of you, because some of you are going to say, nope, I'm an early person. But it's almost like from dusk to dawn, not dawn to dusk, but dusk to dawn. Those hours are, because I saw someone sort of standing in the dark, but then the light came. So it might be that you're experiencing amazing dreams. It might be that you're waking up with, in the middle of the night, possibly with some ideas. It might be that you're working later than you're used to, and here comes the morning, and wow, that was quick. But my feeling was good, or was nice. It was a positive feeling. I am getting whenever I see these lights, I'm getting 3 of them. So 3 people in particular, I feel like you will feel close to this particular month. Up to 3 people, or 3 family members. Maybe you're working with 3. I don't know, but the number 3 comes up. Let's see if there's a totem animal for Aquarius. So, I'm not, okay, so I am. Because I was seeing a lot of icy water blue. So I was trying to get, well, I don't see an animal, but I'm seeing the color. Excuse me. And then I saw a fish. And this would be like, oh, what are they called? The large, beautiful fish with the small fin tail. And I don't know the name, but let's see, what would be the message here? How would a beautiful fish be of value, or their meaning be of value to your life? It could be a Pisces. It could mean the intuitiveness of the water signs, you know, that. There's something more, though. There's something deeper than that. What does a fish do? What does it provide? Interesting. If any of you all, you know, love fish, love the water, love the ocean, it's something around that, though, or something around fish that fulfills you, that gives you spiritual joy, meaning. Interesting. Let me see what else I can see in the crystal around this. Peace and harmony is what a lot of you all are looking for. And by the way, Aquarians, happy birthday to you all that are, all of you Aquarians. There's a lot of icy blue, and I don't mean like this is a cold, out in the cold. Well, it could be. I know for some of the United States, it is cold. You know, and if you are in a part of the world where it is cold and you can't get out, it might be a form of meditation that I'm getting around this fish, because it feels like calmness, serenity, prayer, gratitude. So I'm going to also say, you know, look up fish and look up its meaning. But anyway, that just keeps coming up. All right, my friends, let's add up the cards. We have 2 and 11 is what? 13. 13 and 10 is 23. 24, 25. Both of these are 1 cards. We have 25. 2 and 5 is 7. 7 in numerology to me denotes spirituality. It denotes quiet time, because 7s, if your life path is 7, or you were born on the 7th or the 25th or the 16th, or it adds up to 7, I'm just saying, then you're the type of person who likes to know the deeper meaning of life, asking the questions of why. You all, you know, sometimes can make great researchers and analysts and metaphysicians, that type of holistic. Okay, just saying. And I did see this medical sign. Just saying, it might be part of your makeup for the next month. All right. Okay, Aquarius. And then we have the 7 in the major arcana cards is The 7 is the Chariot. I love that for you guys. Victory. It means victory, but more. It's like you have survived what you've needed to. This is righteous victory. And you don't have to sacrifice your personal beliefs. You're ready to go. You're ready to leave any of the past behind you, the battles, whatever that you had that helped you become stronger and gain strength, because you're ready to. It's not like, you know, this would be similar to like when we think of winning the lottery, but it's not like you got lucky. You put in some hard work, Aquarius, because you're good at what you do. I feel like also this is deja vu. So if, you know, if this has been said before for you all in one of the past readings, well, it makes it just that much stronger, doesn't it?